I would like to take this opportunity to thank you for visiting my channel. If you would like to receive additional information, please subscribe and follow me. Thirdly, a crucial update on the situation was provided by H when it comes to WWE Stephanie McMahon's future. With her appearance at SummerSlam having taken place, the things that he mentioned in 2024 were quite. Stephanie McMahon was displayed in an unexpected spot, sitting at the ringside and taking pleasure in a celebration of SummerSlam party. From the year 2024, she has been absent from her role in WWE has been watching her for the past 19 months. Resignation as co-chief executive officer of the way things are going, she's a WWE star, having a good time while she was away and being a daughter of two young women who are currently in their years spent in a dude. That is what Triple H stated as for the time being, there is no official job. Working for the company is Stephanie McMahon. According to McMahon's husband, she is still with him. WWE, despite the fact that it was difficult to love it. It is also possible that the game will be simple. As of just now, she was preoccupied with being a mother, young children who were also experiencing some growth. Even so, he hinted at a potential involvement in the future. He stated that he anticipated seeing his wife around, due to the fact that she cherished commercial activity. Resignation was made by Stephanie McMahon shortly after, in her capacity as a backstage performer. Her father, Vince McMahon, worked his way back into WWE following his initial retirement in the month of July 2022, despite the fact that Vince has fully evaporated. On the basis of the picture, Stephanie has still not back just yet. There has been Nick Khan performing an outstanding job in the role of CEO and showing to be quite effective when working with Triple H. Watching to see what role they play will be fascinating. Should she return the item, Stephanie will receive illuminations of the Stadium of Allegiance in Las Vegas. In the midst of the WWE's intense performance in Vegas, one of the most significant gatherings in the universe. In the course of the year, electric fans were the source of energy at SummerSlam, filled with excitement and eagerness for night's bouts, as well as the unexpected events that, one of the most well-known, delivering when there is speculation among the crowd, ran quickly about a big amount declaration that had been rumored to be forthcoming for a week. As the volume of the whispers increased, each battle seems to progress in a similar manner, making the tension even more intense. At the final, competition came to an end, and the victor stood. Rena's victory in the ring was a triumphant one. The enormous screens began to flash with life. Notable melodies of King of Kings performed by. The stadium was filled with the sound of Motorhead. An announcement that Triple H will soon be arriving. There was a resounding outcry of cheers from the crowd. Appreciation and enthusiasm reverberating across the air. Triple H, dressed in his characteristic outfit, was able to make, while he made his approach to the ring, his visibility imposing and strong. With the microphone in his hand, he halted for a moment to bask in the warmth of the adoration of the crowd. After a brief pause, he called out to the microphone to his mouth, his words resonating through the environment. Welcoming you to SummerSlam, he started off. More people responded to his statements with a wave of, tonight, we have witnessed the cheering. Astonishingly good matches, the most unforgettable moments. A level of excitement that can only be found in WWE can provide. Yet I am aware that you are all present, due to the fact that you have heard the rumors. In light of the conjecture, it is time to address people in the crowd, anticipation with a hush. The weight of many of you hanging heavily in the air have inquired about Stephanie McMahon in recent occasions. Meanwhile, Triple H maintained his tone of seriousness. Warm. As you are aware, Stephanie is a person who has essential component of WWE for as long as any other. we are able to recall that she is not only merely my husband's wife, she is a visionary, a leader, and the screens are crucial to the success of this company. Behind him, a montage of images started to be displayed. Stephanie's accomplishments to WWE during the course of her early appearances as a child during the years, early McMahon's development into a young woman, characters that are powerful on television, and her playing a crucial part behind the scenes, behind the crowd, whilst being captivated and enthralled by the journey of a woman who has contributed a great deal to the commercial activity. Triple H inhaled deeply and exhaled slowly. Pride and a mixture of the two expressions. The act of contemplation, what Stephanie has chosen to do, put her day-to-day life in perspective for a moment. He made the announcement on his work with WWE. It was suspended in the air like hefty in weight. This wasn't a choice that came easily in her case, and it was not a simple task by any means. One that we are willing to back, but after whatever she has contributed to WWE, we are in support of. A woman. There was a resounding sigh of surprise and apprehension, reverberated throughout the crowd. It's a Triple H. They were calmed by the raised hand. She does not. He is leaving WWE in its entirety. Made clearer, a Stephanie will never cease to be a member of this organization, and she will continue to be a part of our most important proceedings and to the strategic choices. But she has decided to concentrate more on regarding both her family and her own personal endeavors. At least for the time being, the murmur of the throng become more receptive to comprehension. With applause, it was obvious that even though they would wish Stephanie were there to be with them, her choice and her decision were respected. Her commitment to her family. But that is not the case. Triple H continued to show a spark of promise. There was a resurgence of excitement in his eyes. Aside from that, Stephanie has been working on anything unique or exceptional, something that blends her love of WWE with her other interests. Yearning to have a more widespread influence, he gestured once more to the screens, which are currently showed photographs of community outreach activity. Charitable activities and partnerships are being organized. With a variety of establishments of it is Stephanie, who is launching WWE Cares. Triple H is a new program developed by WWE, proclaimed with a voice that was full with pride. Using the will be the primary emphasis of this program. Using the power and reach of WWE to create differences that are beneficial to communities over the world by providing assistance to local charitable organizations to international initiatives. The WWE shall remain at the forefront of our minds at all times. The audience erupted in effort to give back to the crowd. A round of applause, their cheers serving as evidence of the admiration that they have for Stephanie's abilities and self-dedication. Clearly, Triple H put on a smile. Influenced by the answer, I am aware of Ms. Stephanie. I really wish she could be here tonight, but she's not. While we were at home with our daughters, he was watching. Stated that she is sending her love and her thanks to everyone in the WWE Universe for their support. Thank you for your unflinching support. He halted, allowing the applause to sweep over him, above him in the past. So, as we continue to go forward, I will continue to. I assure you that WWE will keep doing these things. Maintain the same level of excitement, innovation will, as well as the fervor that Stephanie has consistently. We have an outstanding group of people working for us in place, and we are more dedicated than we have ever been to providing you with the most exciting sports, leisure activities. Triple H ended his performance speech with a sincere expression of gratitude to the applause from the crowd reverberating throughout the stadium for a considerable amount of time after he had exited the ring. After the lights went out and the night grew darker, Drew A large number of devotees exited the arena with refreshed awareness of one's connectedness to the group that they cherished. This is Stephanie McMahon's. This announcement was more than just a piece of news. It was serving as a reminder of the heart and spirit that Triple H was the linchpin behind the scenes of WWE. He strolled with a feeling of contentment in his heart. A message of critical importance had been conveyed. It struck a balance between the professional and the individualized and paid tribute to the legacy of his, both in life and in business, partner as well as other. The rest of the WWE squad joined him in order to commemorate yet another SummerSlam that was a victory. He was aware that the future, despite being full of, accompanied by alterations, seemed bright and hopeful. The K-In served as a demonstration of the tenacity of the, as well as the flexibility of WWE, a manufacturer that consistently progressed while maintaining its integrity to the ideals that it holds dear. And as the WWE excitement was rife across the universe and conjecture of what was to come in the future, thing was clear. The spirit of those who, always and forever, Stephanie McMahon would be directing force that illuminates the path prior to full newer generations to come.